Lord Styles and Rosenberg, Ebro in the morning, and Pusha T. What's up, Push?
Yo, what up, what up, what up?
Do that little thing. How's it go?
Ugh.
Why
Is
did
it
you?
Yuck. I think I do it better. Hold on. Yuck.
No.
Yuck. Yuck.
Just chill, B.
Sorry.
All right.
He just cooked his yuck.
I thought my ick was pretty good.
How would you describe that? Is that an ick or is that a... What is that?
It's disgusting.
It's just disgust. Disgust for what's about to happen, or, you know, what's been said, or something that's just been said.
Or something amazing. I've heard you do it for amazing things too that are so disgustingly amazing.
Oh, yeah. I mean disgustingly amazing.
Because those new Adidas you dropped.
Thank you, man.
He's
Thank you, man.
They're very...
Yuck. For sure.
Fresh off that celebration
For
he had
sure.
last night.
Yeah.
He had a big party with Adidas. He performed.
How was
Celebrated.
it?
Really good, man. You know, Adidas really lays it out.
No, what you were supposed to go, ugh.
Oh, my fault.
Again?
Yuck.
Okay, all right.
All right.
I was just trying to find a real
Y'all about
theme
to
for that.
parody my yuck.
Yeah, don't ruin
This
it.
is for
That's
the-
like a special thing.
This is the meme setup right
Yeah,
now.
Oh,
instant
man.
meme.
Pusha's disgust. Ugh. So Pusha also dropped a new record yesterday.
Yes, Untouchable. Untouchable,
people are
produced by
really-
Timbaland.
Yeah, people are really excited. Very Virginia. Very, very
Yeah.
Virginia.
Yeah,
How many Timberland records have you?
never.
This stuff
That's
I'm
my
saying.
first one ever in life, man.
With a Biggie sample.
Why did it take so long?
I don't know. I have no clue. You know, Tim lets me record in his studio for free. So maybe he just feel like he ain't gotta do no records for me. Like literally. Like he got a whole studio, he don't live in Virginia no more. And he just be like, nah, you go over there. So I like do a lot of stuff over there. But we have like a relationship where, I mean, we never even talked about music for real. You know, I really grew up
Wow.
under Tim. Like my older brother's friend, like 9 years old type
Wow.
stuff.
So this time around, was it you or like, yo, Tim? It's about the time we started working on
Yo,
something.
you know what? I called him and asked him for something, and he could like call me like 4 in the morning one day and was like, "I am the hip hop. I am the hip hop." And he like just kept repeating that and saying that like, can't nobody mess with his team, and musically and beat wise, you cannot, you know, they can't see me. This is 4:30. And, you know, and
Just talking to you?
Yeah, just talking to me though. Like,
You're like, hey,
no,
okay.
it's just me. It's just me. Want nobody around me. I don't
Did
know
you
what's around
tweet
him.
something he didn't
No. I just asked him for some music, and then he like sent me over Untouchable.
I like that he says the hip hop.
You don't know, I am the hip hop. Yeah, you have to say the hip hop.
That's never been said.
Yeah. But you know, it was good, man, because that type of energy is I needed that energy, man. Like I need that energy. I need that level of like passion. I feel like sometimes I be getting lost, and you know, working with him and people like that, it's like, man, they on a level where they, you know, they don't gotta be that passionate no more. But he definitely is, and he got the heat, man. He got
sure,
it.
he got heat.
He got it.
Woo,
Man.
that record. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't even heard the whole thing.
Remember I
The way
played
it
it for you?
comes
I
in,
played
though.
it for you in the cab.
The way it comes in.
I heard the Instagram and I was
Yeah.
like, yo, look, I don't have the MP3 in my email. I need that right now. That clean.
I'm
That
telling you.
joint is lit.
Look, I
lit,
played
lit.
it for him in the cab. I'm like, yo, brand new Pusha. And he's like,
I texted him 1 second later. I'm like, yo, this is that shit.
I love that.
That's how you introduce it coming back.
So Push,
Yes.
in this Untouchable song, it
Yeah.
sounds like, and we have to get to it because you will
What's that?
throw shots. You've been
What up?
known to go after
He's a shot
people.
thrower at times.
It sounds like you reference Birdman owning Lil Wayne's cars. Am I interpreting that correctly?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm just talking about what's going on out here, man. Like I feel like, you know, the record is called Untouchable, and I feel like I am untouchable. And you know, there are instances I feel like I done walked through the fire. I done been in this game for a long time, and you don't hear about these type of crazy situations with me. Like, I mean, I feel like everybody, like a lot of rappers are just victimized out here. And I'm just not that. I'm untouchable. And I speak on whatever. I was speaking on that in that. Lyrically, man, I just feel like I'm untouchable. And, you know, you got to prove it, man, by being able to put these words together and talk these situations and show people like, man, I'm not that. I'm nothing like that.
I thought the original Lil Wayne, Birdman, Pusha kind of riff started around Mr. Me Too. Is that correct?
I mean, or probably before that. Like, I mean,
was it just
what happened?
Was it
I
just
don't know.
rapper stuff? Was it
Yeah.
some business behind the scenes?
Nah, just just rap stuff, and then there was like a wild interview where a wild interview and the outtakes of the interview got out, and it was just just very loose, loose talk.
Loose talk.
And I was like,
Nothing
wow.
worse.
I was like, wow,
What was it that because you guys always rapped about that street life and that drug life? The Clips did, and you and somewhat of Birdman and Wayne. They talk about that. Was that what it was? Where it was like you was talking about it and they was thinking you wasn't official and.
Oh no, man! Listen, I have no clue. I sort of feel like people. I feel like this was the time where like the internet and where fans were being very vocal. So it would be things like fans would be like, man, you into this or you talking like that and you sounding like him, and I feel like he did an interview that wasn't diplomatic. Like it was never me or anything that I said. You know what I'm saying? So people were saying sometimes people just don't know how to like.
Well, people are gonna instigate.
Right,
They're gonna
but
instigate all
you
the
gotta be smart enough to not let people instigate. Like this is a platform, and at that time, I was going through like wild label stuff, and I wasn't putting out music like that. So you can't have somebody that big say, disparaging things against you, and you're not putting out music like that, so on and so forth. Like, man, that's a heavy hit. Like you can't take them hits,
like,
man.
yo, I
like
just took a
he's
hit.
heavy hitter, man.
Yeah.
And so you fired back.
Oh yeah. You got to do that, man.
You knew the answer to that.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, but now the onslaught continues.
No. It's just, and I don't feel like it's an onslaught. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, man, I'm speaking on stuff that like, man, I'm damn near prophet like. When I say like I say things that are like
you spoke on people being signed to multiple labels and having people with too many people in their pocket. That was a part of the onslaught because you went at Drake about that, you went at Wayne about that. Like y'all signed to mad labels, like there's mad people in your pocket, and some of that stuff is coming to fruition now. Is your point?
Voila.
At any point did you guys have a conversation at all?
Nah.
Never.
No.
What happened to Clips and Cash Money? Who ain't rich? The good old days.
Hey man, good old days, right?
I love that.
That was
song.
a hot record,
That
man.
record is
that
still-
was fever.
What happened to that boy?
That's
Yeah,
the thing. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know what happened to
Don't
him.
know what happened.
How are you going to follow up this album with the video? That video you had on the last album that I was. When you went down to your hometown and did that video in the streets, that was like the realest looking.
Oh man, Exodus.
The Exodus video was.
Exodus, man. Yeah.
How do you follow that? Like, 'cause I just thought visually.
I don't know how to actually. I speak about it a lot. Like I talk about Exodus a lot in regards to visually how it was shot. I don't know if I can do another street video. I mean, I don't think you can get. What else can I? What can I show
else
you?
you gonna show?
Yeah, and I don't think I want to show.
You have Vice
Like
cameras
that.
here. That was Vice. That
Yeah.
video was Vice going.
Vice,
into,
y'all missed it, man.
The
Y'all
Vice-
missed the real
Yeah,
shit. This
yeah,
ain't the
yeah.
real shit.
Yeah, Vice.
Yeah.
It was literally like just seeing a look into shit that you don't really see. You know what I mean? I was talking about earlier. I don't watch videos anymore. Like there's no show that shows me videos. That video someone mentioned it to me, and I drew me in, and
That's because videos are in your phone now. They don't need a show anymore.
Right.
I like the shows though.
Right.
I like the
You
shows.
just-
That's
You're a
how
little
that's how
desensitized. So
regular
that's
people
listen.
do
That's
it.
why I really don't want to do like street videos like that anymore. I feel like, man, to get it any further, it got to be staged, or you got to really put yourself in some type of harm's way.
yeah,
Like,
now it's-
no, I don't want to put myself in harm's way. Like, I don't. Like, I really don't.
Right? Why would you?
Yeah, like,
Well, how do you?
I'm cool.
How do you move around comfortably? How do you move around comfortably in a situation when you're having a disagreement with another artist and you're sparring verbally? But I've never gotten the sense from you that you take it truly personally, and it's something that you worry would escalate.
Oh no, man. I mean, like I said, it's lyrical. I mean, that was a time when I feel like it was a bit more heated. I feel like now it's just it's just talking that talk. Like it's just really making the record like hot and saying some hot things that people can attach themselves to and people can relate to and understand and really see the past, present, and the right now of it. And I don't know, like I don't worry about that. I don't really worry about, you know, people in the street and stuff like that.
Does your brother ever call you and be like, bro, relax?
No. My brother's like, because he knows like it's not really it's nothing personal with me. Like I'm in a good space. Like it was personal with me a long time ago, but it ain't personal with me.
Do you how do you get a lot of heat from people who say you only rap about cocaine?
I don't care what they say. Listen, these the same people. Like people can't even talk to me about that anymore.
Did I strike a chord?
Yeah, because that bothers me.
All right, let's go.
Cause you know, I feel like, you know, if you say that, then you only listening like at a surface level. Number one, and I don't make my music for people who listen at a surface level. I just don't. I feel like it's a lot of similes, metaphors. I mean, it's an art to what I do. That's number one. Number two, I've been living with that stigma since I came out. And now I watch. I mean, we've now created a whole trap-a-thon, you know, about
the Trap Olympics.
Trap Olympics around dope boys and da-da-da-da-da. There ain't no history. There ain't no background. You don't get to see nothing. Like, and it's okay. And people love it. I mean, the backpackers are trapped out.
Yes.
I came in, when I came in, hipsters, backpackers, you know, it was cocaine. I hate you. Like, and I'm talking about this, when I was doing this is what's going on outside.
Yeah.
Like, this was like outside of your door. Now, it's been changed up and everybody is this guy. And everybody, like, all, you know, all types of people are gravitating towards this music, this content. I ain't hearing none of that at this point. None of it.
They love it. It's a genre, and they love it.
It's a whole genre.
Trap.
We made a whole genre.
I actually had somebody try to tell me that trap was different than hip hop. For real, and they was dead ass serious.
I don't believe that. I mean, like,
I can't believe.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Like, I feel like I'm outside, so I love it. I love it. I love the sounds, the sonics, because I think that's the difference. It's the, you know, it's the sound bed that you're rhyming over. I feel like we're saying the same things differently. You know, of course, differently. Theirs is more cadence driven. Mine is more bar driven. But regardless to what, you know, we saying the same thing.
Yeah.
But nah, man, it's hip hop, man. But don't, like, I'm not listening to nobody tell me that, you know,
you rap about coke.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it. There's no way. There's no way. Listen, because if you say that, then I have to tune you out for life.
Yeah.
Like, I can't listen to you no more. That's it.
Yo, that's so funny you say that though. Because it's completely true. It's completely true.
Well, no, it started as the nerds really got on clips after Lord Willin and Hell Hath No Fury. It was like, oh my God, the way they talk about drugs, it's so intricate. I love it.
Yeah.
And then at some point they turned on it. It's like, all right, rap about something else already. Then here comes everyone else like, trap is trapping, die, drugs, trap. And they're like, oh my God, now this is how you
Lean is so cool.
Yeah.
So maybe that was it. Maybe you were stuck on cocaine. You needed to transition to lean.
Oh,
that's
maybe.
Lean was the one.
You needed to go lean in pills and leave the real.
Oh man. You know, hey man, I can't pick up new vices, man. It's tough.
So I guess the next piece is you're now the president of Good Music.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Talk to us.
Oh man. You know, basically it's just keeping with tradition and putting out like high quality music.
So is that Kanye stepping aside saying, yo, I'm a dad now, I'm married, I got another kid on the way, you run the company and I'm a check back in later?
I feel like it's Ye delegating his duties to somebody he trusts.
That's a step in the right direction for Ye.
Yeah, he's definitely delegating his duties to me.
That's a step in the right
direction. Do you like to have a vice president and like a Supreme Court justice? Is there like a state?
Yeah, there's definitely a hierarchy. Like, I mean, you know, there's a
who's in that conference room? It's the Good Music.
It's the Good Music team.
Upper management meeting.
Yeah.
All right. You have the president.
Yes.
Pusha T.
Yes.
You have the CEO.
Still, you have A&R, Stephen Victor.
A&R.
Yeah.
Where's Kanye West? What's his title? President, founder.
Founder sounds
Founder.
good. I would say
I like Founder.
maybe Founder. I don't if he's even there.
I was
Like,
gonna say,
know.
does he even show up to these meetings?
What's Common doing at the meeting?
Oh man, listen, Common's chilling. Common's always like we just talk about movies all the time.
And what about
so
Big Sean? What does he do?
everything? He's a GOAT.
He doesn't have a title.
Nah,
He doesn't
but I
have
mean,
time.
just us as a collective, man. We it's easy. It's easy for me in dealing with these guys because I got a relationship with them on a personal level.
Right.
Like, you know, basically just solo. Like, either any one of them, I like really reach out to, and we just speak, kick it, and at the end of the day, we can execute anything. I feel like Ye feels like that. Like we as a team and me as a team player, I'm like the huddle god. Like, I'm the huddle god. Yeah.
God.
President and huddle god of good music.
I feel like, I feel like, I can pull anything together. And I think he feels that way.
So, Sci-Hi the Prince.
Yeah.
Am I correct in saying he's unhappy right now?
No, man.
No, he's good.
Sci good, man.
He's good.
Yeah.
Because it sounded like he was unhappy on some records,
That
and that
was a
was
while
his
ago.
troll.
Yeah. Sci-Hi's good.
Huddle God was like,
Listen, Sci-Hi, we good. Everybody's good, man.
So, what's the Pusha T plan? When's the Pusha T album?
Pusha T album, Pusha T King Push, Darkest Before Dawn, the Prelude. I'm dropping that before the end of this year.
Oh,
That's
really?
what we listened to last night, actually.
Right.
We dropped the King Push EQT sneaker, and everybody who was there listened to these joints that I made, and it's so dark. It was really for my fan. Like I like to make a certain type of music, and I feel like my fans love that. And I've made so many records that I was getting to the point where I was like, taking my favorite one from here and then taking this one that's a little more lighthearted and mixing and matching. I was like, man, nah, let me just go ahead and make a full body of evil that I wanted to share with my fans. And it's just dark hip hop, and of course it's street, and a compilation of great producers, Timbaland, Sean Combs, Ye, of course, Boy Wonder, Bauer, Mano, Nasheem Myrick.
Woo!
Just great music. I mean, experimental and sound beds, and just hard, man. Hard lyric driven, man. You gotta digest this. This hurts. Like, this hurts.
It's that pain.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
in
yeah.
time for Christmas.
He's like,
Just in time for Christmas. Yeah, and I'm gonna put that out. Put that out shortly, and Untouchable was the first offering off of that.
so I heard you mention Bauer in there.
Yeah.
You put out some electronic records.
Yes.
Yeah. Why? I think it's a great move for you business wise, because I like seeing that as a fan of music, and I'm very much into the way the drums break in that world and the DJs. Like, I love that. Some of it I can't get with, but others I'm like, yo, this is very hip hop. Somebody needs to spit on that, right?
Okay.
And you're doing that.
Yeah.
How come more people aren't doing it? Because you got in that space doing the festivals, right?
Right. Like, I was introduced to that music probably during the Clips era, for sure. The Clips have always done a festival circuit. Of course, me signing with Good Music, having my own mixtapes and album out, was entrenched in that whole festival circuit. I connected with a lot of these people, a lot of these EDM musicians, so on and so forth. It was second nature to me, cause like I'm like, when you're at these festivals, right? It'll be a hip hop stage, and when everybody leaves you, they run over to the EDM stage, or vice versa, and it's a party that I witnessed, and I tell people all the time, you can love anything if you're in it. Like, you can you may not think that you like a certain type of music or so on and so forth, but once you get in it and once you get
that
around the people and see what it really is and realize that, you know, it's a party, you can love it. You can love it. And I ended up loving it, man. I ended up loving it. I love what they do. And I love the performance of it. I love the energy around it. You know, it's a space that I felt like nobody was doing. Like, I mean, and these guys, it's a hip hop hybrid to me, drum wise.
It is.
You know, and not every hip hop artist wants to do it. There's a whole nother business side of it that, I mean, any record that you've heard me on, I probably own 40% of it. So when you see that record on, you know, TV, in the movies, the trailers, you just have to know that, oh man, yeah, he got that one.
Yeah.
And he got that one. And he got that one.
Just know
that I got that one.
Are you bringing some of that vibe? You gonna bring some of that energy to good music too? Or is that good music not the place for that?
You know, I feel like good music is the place for anything just dope and artistic. I mean, anything. It just depends. It depends on the marketing of it and the rollout of it. That's like, you know, I feel like good music can house anything. We're an eclectic bunch.
It just gotta be done right.
Yeah, it just gotta be done right.
Kanye's work.
Okay.
Any insight as we all patiently wait for Kanye to drop an album, a song? I mean, obviously,
Incredible.
you being the president of good music, have you given Kanye a deadline? Does he have a drop date? Kanye, what's going on?
I definitely have not given Kanye a deadline. But it's incredible.
So you've heard some things.
Yeah, it's incredible, man. I mean, I don't, you know, he's real meticulous about his, and you know, the messaging around it.
So you
But it's crazy. It's crazy. And I mean, it's him.
Will it
him.
just all of a sudden fall out the sky on us?
I'm sure he doesn't do regular things.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just puts out stuff as he's really impulsive. Does what he wants to do. And I mean, I think, you know, he set up the world for that type of, you know, those type of actions. And everybody always reacts to it. So I'm sure. But it's great.
That King push is coming when?
Before the end of this year.
Before the end of the year. And that's
Yeah.
going to fall out the sky too.
Yeah, probably so.
Just fall out the sky.
Yeah.
Just bang.
Yeah. My fans gonna love it.
And we all in here get these new Adidas that you just dropped.
Oh, of course. Everybody's getting the new Adidas. Yeah.
Because they're very
exclusive.
And
yeah.
There you go.
Exactly.